When I die, put my ashes in the trash bag. I don't care where they go. Don't waste your money on my gravestone. I'm more concerned about my soul. Everybody's gonna die. Don't everybody live though? Sometimes I look up to the sky and wonder, do you see us down here? Oh Lord, oh Lord, do you see us down here? Oh Lord.
I need to create a clinical profile for you, Sarah. If you help me, I will take care of you, under my control.
Good morning. Today, with the invocation of the War Powers Act by the President, I am declaring a state of martial law in this city. To the best of our knowledge, we are opposed by no more than 20 of the enemy. He's hiding among a population of roughly 2 million. Intelligence tells us that he is most likely Arab-speaking, between the age of 14 and 30, narrowing the target to 15,000 suspects. We can further reduce that number down to those that have been in this country less than 6 months. Now you have 20 hiding among 2,000. You are one of these 20 young men. You can hide among a population of similar ethnic background. Unfortunately for you, you can only hide there. And that population in the classic immigration pattern is concentrated right here in Brooklyn. We intend to seal off this borough. Then we intend to squeeze it. This is the land of opportunity, gentlemen. The opportunity to turn yourselves in. After sundown tonight, any young man fitting the profile I described who has not cooperated will be arrested and detained. There's historically nothing more corrosive to the morale of a population than policing its own citizens. But the enemy would be sadly mistaken if they were to doubt our resolve. They are now face to face with the most fearsome military machine in the history of man. And I intend to use it and be back on base in time for the playoffs. Thank you for your time.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Democrats are rising to meet the moment, rallying the world on the side of peace and security. Peace and security. Peace and security. We're showing the strength and we'll never falter. But look, the idea that we're going to send in offensive equipment and have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews, just understand, don't kid yourself, no matter what you all say, that's called World War III. World War III. World War III.
Thanks, John, and thanks to everybody. I'm really glad to be with you. I know you're covering the situation in Europe closely.
When Babylon falls, I raise a glass, cracked at the stem, drink to the call.
Normal programming has been interrupted at the request of the U.S. government. Everyone receiving this broadcast should pay close attention. The information contained in this broadcast is vital to your safety. Please stand by.
Call to the end of the world, pray that I pass. The test of the gods, feather weight heavy, heart on my mind. I pay the odds, gamble my past, surely sublime. Babylon falls, is anyone dancing at all?
Babylon shall fall. Babylon shall fall.
Transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. The United States has been subjected to a nuclear attack. The North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of 12 nuclear missiles aimed towards the mainland United States.
200 million horsemen, none shall break their ranks. Missiles, red pill or blue pill, you chose to walk the plank. Shall they not burn in the pride they used to ignite the fire? The lust of their eyes, chasing after their heart's desires. I mean, pleasure after pleasures, without a care to spare. These habitual sins of skepticism, it's like musical chairs, confusion, spiritual adultery, fornicated idols. These people claim to know the Lord, but they give him different titles. Babylon's juice got him thirsty for the more. See, while the dogs, moreover, lick the wounds and the sores. May the exemption of judgment be among you in that day. At the why. Leaning to your own understanding only leads you astray. Drowning in a flame, too tragic to be dimmed. Salvation for only those worthy to believe in him. One power, one name, lest they be agreed. YAHAWASHI. One sound, one doctrine, and Isaac is thy seed. So who shall be cleansed before the time of our end? Let's see the focus of get toasted, time to make amends. For we knew not that the judgment shall come after death. Through the grace of YAHAWASHI, the wind is already set. So the fashions of this world fades into the dust of its confusions. Lies you believe, it's all been delusions. Judgment day coming, and that clock keeps ticking. That hour of temptation, they want that beast system. Time winding down, the world is a giant hourglass. The third woe come quickly, and it shall come to pass.
Out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her. As she hath done, do unto her.
Do you see us down here? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Do you see us down here? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Listen. Yeah, every everybody wants change. Don't nobody wanna change though. Don't nobody wanna pray till they got something to pray for. Now everybody's gonna die, but don't everybody live though. Sometimes I look up to the sky and wonder, do you see us down here? Oh Lord, oh Lord, do you see us down here? Oh Lord, oh Lord, do you see us down here? Oh Lord, oh Lord, do you see us down here? Oh Lord, oh Lord. It's easy to blame God, but harder to fix things. We look in the sky like, why ain't you listening? Watching the news in our living rooms on the big screens and talking about if God's really real, then where is he? You see, the same God that we're saying might not even exist becomes real to us, but only when we're dying in bed. When you're healthy, it's like we don't really care for him then. Leave me alone, God, I'll call you when I need you again. Which is funny, everyone will sleep in the pews and blame God for our problems like he's sleeping on you. We turn our backs on him, what do you expect him to do? It's hard to answer prayers when nobody's praying to you. I look around at this world we walk on, it's a smack in the face, don't ever tell me there's no God. And if there isn't, then what are we here for? And what are y'all doing down there? I don't know.
You know when judgment comes, there'll be no place to hide. When the Messiah comes with fire in his eyes, you will have none to blame except your evil pride. You better right your wrongs, for you run out of time. And I can almost see it now, I can almost feel it, the fire. I know that you can't see it now, but you are gonna feel it, the fire. When Babylon falls, Babylon, Babylon, Babylon falls, there is gonna be fire. Everywhere you look, fire. When Babylon falls, Babylon, Babylon, Babylon falls, there is gonna be fire.
See us down here, oh Lord. Can you see us down here, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Can you see it? Don't you see it? Don't you see it?